Thanks everyone for coming out. I think this is going to be a really fascinating talk. We got a lot of different people talking, different subjects that are really interesting. And as a sports town, Chicago, as you know, is second city to no one. I've been here for 10 years as a sports writer, and I'm still amazed at the dedication and the passion that sports fans have here. If you're with 5 people and you go 10 minutes without talking about Jay Cutler's head or Derrick Rose's knee, it's a lost conversation. So people love to talk about things here from, whether it was the past Olympics that didn't happen, or the Wrigley Field renovations, or people still talk about New Soldier Field. There's so much to talk about here, and I think we have a real national discussion starting today that we can look at. This isn't unique to Chicago. It's not unique to America. Other countries may love basketball, or they may love track and field. Here it's everything. It's every sport, and whether it's pro, whether it's amateur, or whether it's whatever we're considering college sports nowadays. There's plenty to talk about. And some numbers to chew on. People think the U.S. sports market brings in $485 billion annually. I think that's low. I think it could be even more. Just look at the new Niners stadium, and that'll tell you there's probably that much spent there a week. 20 million people watching every NFL broadcast, $4 million for a Super Bowl commercial. There's so much money in here. In Chicago, we have work on Wrigley Field, the renovation that the whole project could be $600 million. We got the NFL draft coming here in 2015. That's big news. There's so much going on. The Bulls just opened a downtown practice facility with naming rights. Naming rights to a building no fans is ever going to go in. That tells you how much money there is out there. And the media rights. So the media rights are growing. The leagues are looking at ways to serve new fans, but there's also social issues. And sports is such a prism to look at all these societal issues. And you look in the NFL with concussions, with domestic violence. And how are people dealing with this? What are the causes? How can you fix things? How can you address them? And these are all things we can talk about today. So what does the future of the business of sports look like? What does the future of sports look like? This evening we're joined by team owners, we're joined by sports writers, we're joined by an NFL Hall of Famer, a former member of the NCAA Infractions Committee, a broker who brokers big deals. So we're going to get a nice cross-section of opinions here, and I hope you guys really all enjoy it.